Hey, welcome back to the Dear Creator YouTube channel. If this is your first time here, hey, I am Daniela, and I am your self-investment storyteller. On this channel, I focus on mindfulness and self-awareness techniques. Wait, I messed up already. I had it all together, y'all. So let me get my notes. I want y'all to know what I do here. Okay. This channel focuses on using a self-reflective and gamified approach to consuming and creating content about life experiences, mindset, and belief systems through thoughtful questions and mindfulness. Hello. Today's video is going to be about rejection therapy, also known as exposure therapy. I'm just going to give you a little bit of background on what that is. And then we're going to hear from a TED Talk, a very mini TED Talk, before we go through a lot of different experiences from TikTok of people trying out rejection / exposure therapy. The goal of this video is for any creators, anybody who wants to start to do YouTube or wants to be more creative, to be more out there, to join me as I try my best to be more out there. So I think when it comes to being a creator or trying out new things on the YouTube realm or even being here at all, there's discomfort in certain areas. So what I did is, hey, this is what's going on. I come on YouTube, sometimes a little chatty. I don't get much views now that I changed my branded content to talk about more belief systems. And I want to just, for 30 days, focus on content or focus on rejection therapy ideas to help me. So I'm going to go through that at the end of the video. But before we get into it, let's talk about what is rejection therapy. All right. So rejection therapy is a psychological practice designed to help individuals desensitize themselves to the fear of rejection. The goal is to intentionally seek out situations where rejection is likely, allowing a person to become more resilient and comfortable with the possibility of rejection over time. By exposing themselves to rejection in controlled ways, people can reduce anxiety around it, build confidence, and gain a better understanding of how to handle social situations with less fear or negative outcomes. What is the origin of rejection therapy? We're going to play this video from Jason Comley in 2009 when he has a TED Talk talking about rejection therapy. So let's take a look at this video together.
Rejection therapy was this game, and it's basically the idea is for 30 days, you go out and look for rejection. And every day get rejected at something, and by the end, you desensitize yourself from the pain. I said, you know what, I'm gonna do this, and I'll film myself getting rejected 100 days. I went to a burger joint, I finished lunch, and I went to the cashier and said, hey, can I get a burger refill? And he was all confused. I was like, what's a burger refill? I said, well, just like a drink refill, but what's a burger? But what's a burger? And he said, sorry, we don't do burger refill, man. So this is where rejection happened. I could have run, but I stayed. I said, well, I love your burger, I love your joint, and if you guys do burger refill, I will love you guys more. And he said, well, okay, I'll tell my manager about it. When you get rejected in life, when you are facing the next obstacle or next failure, consider the possibilities. Don't run. The people who really change the world, who change the way we live and the way we think, are the people who were met with initial and often violent rejections. And these people did not let rejection define them. They let their own reaction after rejection define themselves.
So the audience for rejection therapy, I would say, are those who are in sales or those who want to get a job or those who want to be a speaker, those who want to be a thought leader or an author or a creator. Of course, it's for those who suffer with social anxiety or for those who have a fear of rejection, for those who have low self-confidence and low self-esteem. I believe rejection therapy works, especially if it's in a controlled setting, as was mentioned. So what I want to do is I want to watch these videos with you guys. I watched these already, but it brought me so much joy. And not that the fact that they're being rejected, but just because people are willing to put themselves out there and to not care what others think. I think in the climate that we are in right now, we have a lot of people who hold very strong values. People are disowning people, and we have left this world where we can think for ourselves. We can make our own decisions and believe our own things. And we have to kind of get back to being able to have our own ideas and opinions and to be ourselves without this fear of what other people think. And what has helped me, because I don't think I'm too far away from rejection therapy. I get rejected all the time, especially when I want to, but I think about rejection therapy in the ways where people are afraid of each other. It just seems like we're afraid of each other and we think that somebody's just smarter than us. For me, I've gotten over the idea that people are smarter than me. I know that people are smarter than me, and I have no rejection against that. But once I understand and start engaging with them, I realize these smart people also have their limitations. We all have our limitations. And I love intelligent people and smart people. I'm not saying that in a bad way, but that was one of the things that kept me in fear of talking or expressing myself in certain areas, because I always thought that people were so much more smarter and had all the answers. And sometimes it just reveals itself not to be true, because it looks like people are very smart. But when it comes down to the simple things like practicing kindness and long suffering, which I think takes a lot of intelligence, a lot of wisdom, a lot of people aren't able to do that. So I was able to establish and understand that through interacting and exposing myself to people that I thought were going to make me feel dumb and low and little small person. All right, so let's go ahead and start checking out these videos together. Fun. It's so much fun. Oh my goodness.
Day 9 of rejection therapy, and I am going to ask a stranger for $100. My pulse is 127 right now. That's what my fucking heart rate is. And you can see my camera is shaking. This is the most challenging task that I have. According to me, I am really fucking nervous, but I just want to get this out of the way, so let's go. One more thing, my goal is to do this without justifying or saying like sorry or this is a strange request or anything like that. I'm just going to make the request. Excuse me, could I borrow $100, please? That's okay, thank you. I did it! Oh my God, I am literally shaking. Fuck. That has been the task that I've been dreading the most. And so I was sitting there and I was like, I have to get this done. So as soon as I stopped recording that last video, I got up and spoke to the first person who passed by me. And I got rejected. But now I feel like the rest of the tasks are going to be easier. There's still some that I feel like, ooh, that feels edgy, but that was the scariest one. So yeah, stay tuned for day 2.
What I like about this video is when she mentions that she could not have that disclaimer, like, I know this is a weird request, because that's what I do. I think that's been my buffer, is that I'll go ahead with a rejection or I'll do something that's weird, but I'll have that buffer. Like, I know that you probably can't do this, or I know this is weird. And then I say it, but it's like that buffer. For me, the rejection therapy on another level would be me saying, hey, give me $1,000. Actually, hey, I'll try right now. Everyone who's watching this video, click on that thanks button and go ahead and donate $10. Let's see if it works, okay? I would love for it to work. Actually, make it $20 because of this right dimple. All right, let's do this. All right, let's look at this next video.
1, 2, 3. Okay, go. Hi, everyone. Hi. It's my birthday. Thank you. Happy birthday, dear. Vivo. Vivo. Happy birthday to you. I almost had a heart attack.
That's so funny. I don't you know what's also funny about these videos is that it feels like in today's world, everyone has a camera. So everyone is on, TikTok, and they're dancing and they're out and about, and people are really just, it's normal to them. So it almost feels like it's a joke that you're doing this. So it's funny because the people are looking at it like maybe it's a joke, and then the person who might be having social anxiety or fear of rejection is like, inside. All right, let's go ahead and look at another one. 5.
Have a lovely flight, everybody. Woo! Here's to making memories.
When we get halfway.
Oh my goodness, that's so funny to me. I don't know why it's so funny, but it's so funny to me. It's so funny because you want to know why it's so funny? Because people are like, okay, like we don't really care. But this would be something that I would do, and I would just laugh at it. I would. Unfortunately, this is something I would do. As a grown woman, I would do something that would make me laugh like this because.
Day 1 of rejection therapy, and I walked into Marks and Spencer to ask them if I can have this gorgeous dress for free. I'm doing this to build my confidence, tolerance for rejection, and care less what people think. Hello, I love this dress so much. It's so pretty and I look so stunning in it, and I was just wondering if I could have it for free. No, I thought Marks and Spencer can do special treats for their regular customers. No, not even this one time. Oh, I'm so sad to hear that. I'll leave it with you. I'm so sad. Yeah, maybe another time I might come back for it. You know, they say you never know till you ask. So I thought, let me just ask, you know? Are you sure you don't want it? Yeah, that's fine. Thank you. I did it. And she was so sweet. Bless that lady's heart. I didn't die. The world didn't crumble. My heart is beating out of my chest. My heart is still beating out of my chest, but I didn't die, and the world didn't end. And I feel like I can do anything and achieve anything. This is good. Join me for day 2.
Hey, can I throw yarn at you guys? Can I throw yarn at you?
Throw yarn at us?
That's just like a joke. That seems like a prank more than the rejection therapy.
I have a huge fear of rejection, and if you're anything like me, then you know what I'm talking about. 100-day of rejection, and it's some kind of therapy that actually helps you get over the fear and anxiety of dealing with rejection. So basically the whole goal is to actually go out and make some crazy obnoxious requests where you are guaranteed to get a no. Let's see how it turns out.
What's one of the most expensive things you guys have in here?
Molitas.
Molitas? This might be a rude request, but you guys can get one for free.
Probably not, because it is so. You said the most expensive? Yeah, probably not, because it is so expensive. They can give you a free taco.
A free taco? I'll take a free taco.
You want Chipotle, green, or plain?
Chipotle spicy or?
It's spicy.
Anything that's not spicy.
Anything that's not spicy, so you want to go green.
Okay.
All right, here, what kind of meat on that?
Steak this time.
Alrighty. Corn or flour tortilla?
Flour.
Alrighty, and this will be to go, I'm assuming?
Yes, please. What's your name?
Talisa.
Talisa. You're an awesome human being, Talisa.
Yeah, don't you expect this from me?
No, I'm not at all.
Because I don't remember your face.
Not at all.
Alrighty. And that'll be out very shortly.
All right, thank you very much for listening. Appreciate it. Thank you very much, Melissa. You're the best. You as well. Thank you. When is the baby due?
The baby is due August 6th.
August 6th.
Yeah, we still got some time. We don't know that.
Okay. He's gonna have an awesome mother.
Day 13 of rejection therapy, we are going to be singing in public. Now the problem is, according to other people, I cannot sing to save my life, but in my head I can sing. And whose opinion matters? Mine. This part is in grade 8, they made the whole class audition for the school choir, and I remember my high school teacher giggling when I did my audition. Hey sir, can you do me a huge favor? Can you take a video of me?
A video? Where are you going?
No,
Yeah, but
I want to sing.
oh, all right.
Okay, thank you. It's recording already. Sorry.
No,
Okay.
no worries.
I'm gonna prove nothing to lose. Far away, far away. Far away, far away. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. How was that?
Good, well done.
That was a slay, honestly.
Day 2 of rejection therapy, asking a stranger to buy me a Slurpee. Excuse me, sir? Would you buy me a Slurpee today?
You want a hug?
No, would you buy me a Slurpee for a big gulp?
You hug. Hug.
Hug?
Hug.
Oh.
Rejection therapy day 1, we're asking a stranger for a glass of water from his house.
These seem like practical jokes now.
How's it going, sir? I was just walking past and I'm really thirsty. I seen your car in the driveway. I was wondering if I could have a wee glass of water from your house, if you don't mind.
Walking past?
Hi.
There's 3 cars here. I have visitors on. Like, seriously.
Sir.
You're not going to drink of water.
Hi, I'm really
Number
thirsty.
one, there's a down that road. If you're out walking, it's not a far walk. You can drink as much water out of it. See, when you go out that road there, there's a shop at the other side of the
Right, right. That'll do, that's alright. Right, right.
There's no car there.
You know what's so interesting about this is that I imagine that people will get upset. And so the other part of rejection therapy would also be response therapy. Okay, not on the spot, me thinking about response therapy. Listen, I don't know if it's a thing or not. It probably is a thing, but response therapy is another thing I think we can work on, because rejection response. So we are going out there, we're feeling the response of people. It's like, oh, what's she doing? Why is she singing? Why is she standing up in the airplane? Why are they doing these things? It's a response, right? So I would say, how would you respond to people in your everyday life that you don't know, your strangers who are doing something weird? Sometimes, I walk in the morning on a trail near my home, and 3 times now, there's a young lady that's also on the trail, and she's just singing her heart out, and she's singing in a particular way. And I just walk by. I don't even look at her. I don't even say anything. I just walk by. I don't even go like, oh, wow. I just, in my head, I'm thinking like, wow, she's really singing out loud. But I also sing out loud. I laugh out loud when I'm walking through the park. I'm on the phone, probably disturbed. I don't know if anyone pays attention to me, but I live my best life on those walks. But response therapy is when you see something crazy, responding with, maybe laughter or joy, or looking at it from a different perspective. Response therapy, try it out. If no one has put it out there yet, you know that you heard it here first. Response therapy. And in this whole climate right now, how are you responding to people? How can you make your response therapy something that's excited and fun? I would say, think about it this way. You're living in America. People are like, yo, I can't believe you did this. I can't believe you voted that way. I can't believe you didn't vote this way. And you just laugh. Just start laughing and then think about something. It might sound crazy, but what if it works? What if you laugh for 17 seconds of joy? And then after that, just start saying like, wow, I just appreciate you living today. I appreciate that I'm alive. I appreciate that you used to be a little baby and I used to be a little baby. What if you just create a little script when something makes you upset, and just try it out. And before you get upset or you're mad, just try that out and see if it changes. what you're mad about. Maybe you'll still be mad, but I wonder if you start practicing like, I just want to laugh at you. Okay. What if, yo? I don't know. Response therapy's gotta be a thing. It gotta be.
Does everyone mind saying hi to my mum for me? Hi mum, I'm about to go on kayaking. Woo! Look at all the friends I've made. Thanks everyone.
To get rejected at least 30 times before the end of the year as rejection therapy to make myself desensitized to it. And this is the second one. And it's the juicy romantic rejection, so let's do this. The crazy thing is though, I used to be so affected by romantic rejection, but in this instance, I literally am so detached that I don't really care. Not that I don't like this person that I'm gonna ask, but I like don't care enough that literally whatever he says, I literally don't care. But you know what? We're gonna put it to the test anyway. It's a guy I've been talking to on Hinge for a little bit, and we're obviously hitting it off. But the fact that he hasn't asked me out is definitely a massive ick, which is probably why I literally don't care. But regardless, we're gonna try and get me rejected because I'm gonna ask him out. Gonna send him a text right now. Okay, done. Basically, instead of replying to all the messages like we typically do, I was just like, look, I really enjoyed talking to you, but let's meet in person. Wanna go on a date? Let's go, Meg. I will keep you guys posted.
So I'm not sure if anyone is aware of what exposure therapy is, but I've been trying it out, and what it typically is like supposed to do is like relieve your anxiety of judgment and rejection from like the public eye. And what you do is like you just dress weird and you come up with like random bits and like, you know, put yourself out there so that you get rejected so many times that it doesn't affect you anymore. And I'm actually currently in the middle of a Pottery Barn the bit is to look like my father. I'm actually laying horizontal in the middle of the showroom. Anyways, today I went to the mall and 4 guys my age, I'm not going to give them the benefit of the doubt and say that they were cute or anything, but they scream at me and they say, "What, bro, what are you wearing?" And I think this rejection therapy is low-key not working for me because I immediately in my brain go, they wish they were me. Instead of what it's supposed to do is accept the fact that not everyone's gonna love you. My immediate thought was like, they literally want to be me, but they can't, so.
Rejection therapy. Try not to cry when the dealership tell you that you have to pay $1,000 today rather than $174 because you thought that per panel meant per door because you needed to get your paint protection put back on your door after someone backed into it. And they said it was $174 per panel, but you misread and you didn't see the attachment that was the invoice, and it's completely your fault for not reading it. So try not to cry when you go into the office and they hit you with the $975 invoice. I failed this one today, guys. Better luck next time.
All right, friends. Before I let y'all go, I put a prompt into ChatGPT. I'm curious, what are some rejection therapy ideas that we can try out together? This is our assignment. Our self-assignment is trying rejection therapy with me. So here are the 3 different brackets. I have 1 that are funny ideas for exposure and rejection therapy, ideas for creative growth, and then for community building or building new connections. That's just, the world I live in. But if you're going to use this prompt on ChatGPT, give it a little bit of insight of what are some of your fears and what are some of the challenges that you're having? What is something that you want to overcome? What are some of the goals you have? Give it a little narrative about who you are and what you want to accomplish, and make sure that they are going to be very safe exposure, rejection therapy type experiences when you put in your prompt. I mean, I doubt that ChatGPT is going to have you do something crazy, but just so that you can make it well-rounded. All right, so I'm going to list these on the screen today before we go out and see if there's anything that stands out to you. If you find one that stands out to you, go ahead and put that in the comment box below. If you don't, but you find it to be an interesting concept, go ahead and click on that like button. And if you want to hang out more, just hang out more. So look at funny ideas for exposure and rejection therapy. We have ask a therapist to let you borrow their pet for a selfie. Oh, I said therapist. Where did I get the word therapist from? Ask a stranger to let you borrow their pet for a selfie. Walk up to people and confidently compliment them on something that doesn't exist. For instance, your invisible pet unicorn looks amazing. That's so corny. I wouldn't say that. But I guess I should because of rejection therapy. Okay, next one. Go to a fast food place and ask if you can order something that's not on the menu. Ask someone in line if they'd be willing to swap their place with you for absolutely no reason. A good one. I think I'm gonna write that one down. Number 4. I could do number 4. Like, because I be wanting to do that sometimes, but I don't because I'm not practicing rejection therapy. Okay, next one. Ask a stranger if you can sing them a song. Pretend to autograph a random item at a store and then offer it to see. That's so funny. Then pretend to autograph a random item at a store and then offer it to someone. Y'all cannot tell me that's not funny. That is life. Let's choose life. Okay. All right. Ask people to high five you for absolutely nothing in particular. Request a discount on an already discounted item at a store. I would do that. I have no problem doing that. So I don't know if that's going to be a challenge or not, but that's funny. Go ahead. ChatGPT is being funny today. Okay, next one. Ask the strangers to give you a piggyback ride for a short distance. No. Ask a random person if they can help you finish a poem you're writing. That's cute. I love that. Very creative. I think I'm going to use number 10. Okay. Dress like a tourist and ask for directions to a place that doesn't exist. No. That's going to be a waste of my life and my time. Ask someone to give you a fake job interview on the street. That's good. Number 12, a fake job interview on the street. Okay, next one. Pretend to open a non-existent door for people. Ask someone if they can take a prom picture with you. I won't do it, but that's funny and it's cute. Hold up a sign that says free compliments and give people amusing or random compliments. Now that's very easy for me. I'm gonna put number 15 only because it's easy, but it's still challenging because life. All right, next. These are ideas for creative who want to grow. Number 1, set a daily 1-minute creation challenge. Create anything, a doodle, a short story in 1 minute. And I think this is an interesting part of rejection or exposure therapy because sometimes when I'm listening to, I love people and their stories and their ideas and their desires and the things they used to do, but they stopped doing. This is something that I would consider is like / exposure rejection therapy because we're rejecting ourselves from our inner, creative being that really could probably heal the world. Right now, we need all the artists to come out and do the things that they are so good at to help heal us. And I think it starts with tapping into our creative brains. All right, so this one says recreate your favorite scene from a book or a movie in your style. I like that. Challenge yourself to make a creative video under 1 minute. Take random photos or ordinary things and make a mini art gallery. Create something using only things found around your home or workplace. Write or draw using your non-dominant hand for a day and see what creative mistakes emerge. I like that. Invent a new character and spend a week exploring their personality and traits. That's cute. Pick a random word each day and create something inspired by it. Film 1-take video challenge. Write or record a stream of consciousness. Create a project around the concept of found art. Switch mediums. So if you usually write, try drawing. If you film, try recording. Attempt a parody of a popular movie scene, ad, or book. Collaborate with another creator with a totally different style or format. That's creative. Number 14 from bucket 2. All right, and then this last section is for those who want to build community or find new connections. So start a challenge on social media, something like 30 days of creativity with daily prompts. I'll do that one. Number 1, bucket 3. Okay. Create a group playlist on Spotify or YouTube. I don't know. That's weak. That's weak, ChatGPT. Next one, host a virtual coffee break chat session. Invite your community to share their rejection therapy stories. Organize a prompt exchange where people give each other creative prompts or ideas to try. Start a community project where everyone contributes something small to create one big piece. Do a pass the mic event on the social media where community members share stories or experiences. Oh, I love this one. pass the mic. Event number 8, bucket 3. Host a virtual mini talent show. I like that one too. I've seen that before. But I would be nervous about doing that because what if no one shows up because no one has been showing up? But it's okay because rejection therapy. Okay, next one. Create a shout out Saturday or feature Friday where you highlight the work of a follower. From a group where everyone tries rejection therapy challenges for a week. Okay, I could do that. Who wants to join the group? Actually, in the comment box below, there is an option for you to join my subscription list. And so if you do, by the end of this week, next week, we can create that group and I can give ideas for the rejection therapy challenges for the day or the week. Next, invite followers to contribute tips they've learned about your shared topic or interest. You guys aren't that engaged yet. Start a virtual book or video club. Definitely would be down for that. Next one, organize a support circle where people can come to share challenges and wins in a supportive space. Now that can be a little interesting because I would like to do one where people celebrate wins. Sometimes we get together and everybody's like, and I think we have a lot of groups like that. There's enough. I would just love to hear, like, how can we start expressing how many wins we have or how we're able to shift one thought to the other or practice it together. I would be so interested. If you're interested, click in the link in the description, subscribe, become a subscriber, and get that content, okay? And then this last one says, host a story share where each person shares a personal rejection or growth story. Now, I like this because it's shifting from, it's okay. It's okay for us to talk about our challenges and about our woes because I do it. I do it. I also just want to practice something new and different. And in a world where we're like, hey, I was rejected this way, but this is how I grew. Or I feel rejected right now, but this is how I think I can get through this. I don't know. Is that interesting to y'all? If it's interesting to y'all, you guys are in the right place because we're going to be practicing that. But that is the end of today's video. I'm glad that I made it under 40 minutes this time. Everyone clap your hands at one person in the back. Thank you so much for being here. Until next time, hold on to you as much as you can. Hold on to your health, your well-being, and your mind. Be mindful. Bye.